Hi everybody, I'm Mike. This is Budget Guns and Gear Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at the Palmetto State Armory KS47. Stick around. Maybe we'll learn something together. Palmetto State Armory KS47 is an AR-15 style design, but with a twist. You'll notice that here in front of the trigger guard, where one would customarily expect to see a magazine well, there isn't one. Well, that's for good reason. That's because this is an AR-15 chambered in 7.62x3.9 that takes AK magazines. Rock and lock. It has some other differences from a traditional AR-15 as well. Obviously, the first one you're going to notice, aside from the magazine well and the magazine being different, there's no magazine release button here. There is instead a magazine catch that you can either operate with your forefinger or your thumb, or from the other side. It's ambidextrous. It does allow you to do the Russian bump to speed reload AK mags. Another difference is that since it uses AK mags, there's no bolt catch. So every time you run dry, it does not have a last round hold open. It closes on the last round, and when you want to reload it, you have to use the charging handle. It came with a standard AR-15 charging handle, but I switched that out for something a little beefier and a little easier to grab. I traded the one that came with it for a Blackhawk latchless charging handle, and so far it's been working really well. It has a very stiff buffer spring in it that may even be a 308 spring, I think. I'll double check on that. It opens like your standard AR-15. Use something to push in the detent, and you can shotgun it open. You can also remove the upper by removing the front hinge pin. It uses standard AR-15 fire control groups. This is Palmetto State's enhanced polished trigger, is what came with it. I replaced the trigger pin because when I first got it, the trigger pin walked out on me and I was getting some binary discharges, which you can see here. Don't try this at home, kids. Did you see that? And yeah, that was no bueno. So I put an anti-walk pin in it, and I haven't had any problems since. It does use an H buffer in it, and a real heavy buffer spring, as I said. The bolt comes out just like a standard AR-15 bolt, and it looks a lot, this one's dirty, but it looks a lot like an AR-15 bolt. It is very handily marked hybrid KS47, so that's cool. Again, dirty bolt. I've been shooting this rifle and I haven't cleaned it. There's the bolt face. You'll notice that the walls are a little thin. That's because it's an AR-15 size bolt with a 7.62x3.9 cartridge. I don't know if that'll create any durability issues later on, but we'll see. Goes back together like any AR-15. Close it up. The safety is your standard AR-15 safety, and it's a pretty cool rifle. I like it. I have some 45-degree backup sights on it, and I have it paired with what I consider to be so far the best 7.62x3.9 optic I've found yet, and that's the Sightmark Wolfhound for 300 blackout. I was able recently at Thunder Valley Precision, I was able to hit steel up at a 1 foot by 1 foot steel plate at 1,000 yards using this rifle and this optic. So they're a pair that goes very well together. I was a little bit low to the right. You gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
I'm hitting out to 1,000 yards with my KS47 shooting Wolf steel cased polyformance steel case 7.62x3.9 using the sight marked Wolfhound at 1,000 yards hitting a 24x24 steel plate. Unbelievable. And I'm a noob at this. Imagine what I could do if I, actually knew how to shoot a rifle. Thank you very much to Jason Spoon from Spoon's CCW and Armory for being my spotter.
Go left. Real low. Over hit. Wide right.
Was that one a hit?
I think so, because I saw a puff of smoke but no dirt.
Round's complete. But enough talk, as Conan says. Let's shoot. It is kind of magazine finicky. It likes the Polish waffle mags. It likes these Bulgarian slab side polymers. It likes Magpul P mags. Does not like the Korean steel magazines though. It wants to jam just about every time with those. I'm shooting Wolf 123 grain polyformance hollow points, and this is the first time I've used this ammo in it. Before it was Wolf military standard. So let's see how it likes this. Now that I seem to have it dialed in for this ammo, let's see if I can knock them bottles out. I'm going to start at the top left and move my way right and then down. Got that one? Got that one? I missed that one. There, I got it. Must be out of rounds. That's what they can make more magazines for, right? Uh-oh. This is one of these KCI steel magazines. Let's see if it will malfunction with this one. I bet it will. It was malfunctioning just about every other round with these the last time I used them. Oh, I might have hit that one. Let me see if I can hit it again. Yep. Well, shooting these hanging bottles is more fun than I thought. Woohoo! Let me dump the rest of this bag and see if it'll jam. I'll be. It didn't on this one. So I'm Mike, this is Budget Guns and Gear Reviews, and that was my look at the Palmetto State Armory KS47 rifle. If you like what you saw, please like, share, subscribe. Consider becoming a patron on my Patreon account. Every little bit helps me bring content like this to you. And as always, come on back. Maybe we'll learn something together.